Now your project is in pretty good shape for being able to export it, or as we call it for the videos, to encode, meaning it puts the code and makes it into a particular format according to our choices for that type of format for the video. But one more thing that you could add, which is a good idea, but you don't have to at this point for your project. It depends what you want to do. How do I add a little title to this? Well, I want to add it where the black video is, and it's pretty easy to do, and you can experiment with it yourself. So I'm not going to show you everything. You guys got to be kind of curious on this. So again, we're going to add something to our project panel right here. Okay. So if I click on the new item icon, all right, and now I'm looking for title. Okay, so I want the video settings to be the same, and I'm going to put name it credits. Okay. Click OK. And what happens is what I'm seeing here, you see this is black right here. Well, that's because my playhead is over the black area. If I were to move this over, well, now I can see, you know, where my dancing box. Well, I'm actually going to put it over the black video, so it makes sense for me to have the playhead over there. It's okay. Now, this box here for titling, it has all kinds of controls for aligning different items. We can even make shapes in here, and a lot of these tools are used in television. Like if you've ever seen video of the people that are interviewing, or they're the news people, and at the bottom it has their name and their title and stuff. Well, and it's in a little shape, and it has like a gradient in it. Well, that's how this all is made. Now we're going to make a simple set of title credits, and I just want to use the type tool, and across the top here, once I get into typing in some stuff, there are controls for text, like text alignment and the text size and the kerning and the leading and the character, all that kind of stuff. So I want the type tool, and I'm going to click in the middle. And what do I want? Now I could click on the fonts, and you know, it shows me all the different options here. You also have access to some title styles. So if you don't see that, you might want to go to find the title styles. Okay, so that's the styles. So I just want Caslon Pro, this corner one here. It's easy to do. And my text I don't want so big, because I want to put, this is called Dancing Box. I'm gonna come on here. Dancing Box. Let's go. Okay, Dancing Box. And I want it to be centered. So like I said, you want to experiment with this, and I've got a selection tool, so I'm going to pull that over. Just play around with it a little bit. If you worked with Adobe products, this is pretty much standard kind of practice. You can use your arrow keys on your keyboard up and down to fine-tune where things are. For now, this is just too big. So I'm going to highlight what I've got here. And the size, you can click and drag, or you can click in the number and type something in. I want it like 30 point, okay? I'm just going to put a few things in here. It's up to you. If you have had photography that's from a photographer and they need the credit, they're asking for it to be attribution, you want to put it in here. Okay, and plus, you know, some of the typical titling things. Let's see. We need executive producer, Professor Tism. Okay, so let's see. Okay, production, designer. All right, and director. This is my daughter. Okay, and you can put, you know, other things, sound. It'll be whatever it is. Okay, so put the credits for your stuff. Maybe I need a copyright. And let's put the date 2016 for this one at the time of this authoring. Swirling Coast Studios, that's my business. We can also do the letting. I'm going to highlight all this because I want these spaced out. And it's a good idea just, you know, to space these out because we want to actually roll the credits. Okay, so you can play around with this. It's not going to have these lines on it. In fact, if I click elsewhere, it's just going to come off of there. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to click on the selection tool and select, yeah, I've got an extra little box here I want to delete. I'm going to select my box, and this icon right here called roll and crawl options towards the top left of this box that we're using to create our title, roll crawl options. I don't want it to sit there, I want it to roll. Okay, crawling is going horizontally, roll is going vertically up and down. Do I want to start it off the screen? Yes. Do I want to end off the screen? Yeah, I could have it end off the screen. That's okay. Try some experimentation for it as you like. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Then I don't really have to save it. It's saved along with the project, so I'm going to close it for now. You can always go back to revise the credits by double-clicking on it, okay? And then you can revise, okay? So we just close that out. All right, now instead of adding it in with the first video track, I'm just going to pull it over to the second video track on top, okay? And so that, it actually matches the length of what we got. That's about 6 seconds on it. Yeah, 6-second duration so far for credits. So let's see what that looks like. Starts off, it comes in. Okay, now what if I want that to be longer or like take longer to go across? That was pretty fast. So then I want to go to the selection tool again at the end, and I'm going to click and drag this out like a few more seconds or so, like 3 more seconds, and then follow suit with the rest of these here, okay? Even my sound can be dragged out. So now that's a bit slower. All right, so pretty cool. Now we're ready to go. We can save the file, although this does save as we go along. You could still make sure that it's saved as it is. And now you need to look for the encoding settings, and I'll do another set of videos if you wanted to look at that. But the sheet on encoding that I provide provides 3 different types of encoding, and it's just depends on what you want to end up with as the final deliverable. Okay, I hope you had fun, and we'll see you in the next set of tutorials.